So today we've moved the harvester out to the field here where I've had this topsoil mix with compost sitting for about 4 to 5 years. I've turned it many times, and but it still has a lot of large debris in it. So what we're doing today is we're taking that compost topsoil and running it through our harvester and just taking out all the big debris. So what we end up with is a really nice compost topsoil, which is perfect for starting your raised garden. You always want some kind of topsoil in your garden so that you have a good base that holds nutrients and moisture. A lot of times the mulch you add will hold more moisture, but if you put just a compost in your garden, it's going to dry out real easy. It's going to have too good a drainage and not enough water retention, and that's what the topsoil is going to help you with. So basically that's what we're doing here. We sell the topsoil compost mixture for $25 a yard straight off the pile, and then $45 a yard coming off of the out of the harvester. It's a pretty good price. And then this debris, part of the problem with the debris right now is it's really wet. We'll probably get more topsoil out of it later, so we may sift this again, because right now we're getting about 2/5 waste to what goes through the stream. The pile over here is our vermicompost. We're going to start sifting that here soon. That is what comes off of our compost rows. Basically, we fill them with produce and horse manure and let them compost. And we fill just one side, and the other side is probably 1, 2, or 3 years difference between the front side and the back side. And so this year is our first year that we're going to harvest off the back and sell that compost. And the vermicompost is going to be $80 unsifted, $100 sifted. Some of our other composts is our leaf mulch compost, which is on the other side here. And it's basically leaves and grass. We compost that over 3 years, and then we sell it as a leaf mulch. It's really good. It's a really good additive into your garden, especially if you have a hard clay type soil, or if you just want to add more fluff in your garden. The leaf mulch works really good for that, and we sell that unsifted for $35 a yard. Some of our other composts out back are the wood chip compost. That's a 5 to 6 year compost. We turn it and add grass to it and turn it, and year after year, and when I decide it's ready, we'll harvest that. But it's a 5 or plus year compost. So that's what we have. Our other compost is our main compost. That's our castings. We get that out of our fiberglass bins, where we feed them only produce and leaves over about a 9-month period, and then we dry it out a little bit and send it through the harvester. And that's our high-end castings that we sell for up to $350 a yard. It all starts right here with our shredder and our produce with some composted leaves. So once it goes through the shredder and then into the bin, it doesn't take that long to break down, but we leave it in there long enough for the worms to re-eat it about 5 or 6 times. So it's a really, really fine casting with lots and lots of nutrients. So there you have our different kinds of compost, different uses. The castings I would use for potting soil and for a long-term slow release fertilizer. The vermicompost here, again, it would be a great additive to any garden. It's got plenty of nutrients in it, and it had a really small sawdust in it coming from the horse manure that was put in here. And so like I say, it's composted for a few years, so it's got a really good texture. When I send this through the sifter, it's going to go right through. It doesn't get muddy or nothing. It doesn't pack. It would be an awesome additive to a raised garden. So it's spring, And it's that time of year to get your garden ready, and using these composts is a good additive to your system.